And now that the fight is over, obviously it's all about what's next. Afterwards, you had a bit of back and forth over Twitter with Conor McGregor, and Conor basically joked about not sponsoring you because of the way you fought Aldo, and you basically zinged him with a reply. You said, "I'm so disappointed I can't be sponsored by a clothing line. It's the most absorbent toilet paper I've ever used." Now, you've said before that you don't want to become a trash talker and you want to stay respectful, and thus far you have been. Did you enjoy giving it to Conor though, and did it make you want to fight him anymore?
No, there's nothing that guy's gonna be able to say to me that's gonna get me riled up to the point where I'm like angry. And you know what I mean? I grew up in a house with 6 older brothers. I got picked on my entire life. If he wants to play this game, he's gonna lose, and he's gonna lose horribly.
Well, he has been talking a lot of trash about you at the UFC Time Is Now event yesterday. He was talking about you quite a bit. I think it's safe to say, you're definitely on his radar and he definitely wants to fight you next. What about you? Is McGregor someone that you'd like to fight next? Is he someone that you'd like to match up with next?
Of course, yeah. He's a big name in the sport right now. So I think the UFC is kind of protecting him, not giving him wrestlers, and if he wants to get to a title shot, I think he needs to fight a wrestler before doing that.
And in terms of matchup against Conor, what do you think are some of the things that you could take advantage of in his style?
I think the big difference would be my wrestling. All his flashy moves won't work when he's on his back getting punched in the face.
And I guess, you answered the question a little bit before, but I just want to touch on it again. You mentioned that you wouldn't let him get into your head going into a fight with him. It really seems like his opponents thus far have really let him get into their head. I guess it would be safe to say mentally going into this one, you'd be fine dealing with a guy like Conor McGregor.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, man, I've had a lot of practice at being made fun of and making fun of people back, and I've been doing that my whole life. So, if he wants to play that game, I'm fine with it.
And just obviously, just again, Ricardo, touching on like trash talking and things like that. Obviously, a big part of Conor's success has been because of his trash talk, and you're a really sort of classy, respectful guy. Is there any incentive for you to sort of become more of a talker if it led to, say, monetary rewards or a title shot or anything like that?
A talker as far as expressing who I want to fight, what I want from my career, yeah, but putting on a front and being blatantly disrespectful to other fighters isn't something that I'm really interested in. It's not who I am. If you come at me with disrespect, you're going to get it back. But, as long as you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect.
And one more hypothetical. Let's say you do get matched up with Conor McGregor. What's the one scenario in your mind that you see yourself beating him by?
The ref pulling me off his unconscious body.
Well, there you go, guys. Ricardo Lamas coming off such an amazing win at UFC 180 Mexico. You can follow him on Twitter at Ricardo Lamas MMA. Ricardo, enjoy your Christmas and enjoy your time off. And it's exciting to see what happens next. We'll stay on top of it for sure.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for having me on.